Welcome to NocBro Nation. Better get your shitting pants on.
That's right. Get them on.
Hey guys, today we're here to discuss Father Gabriel with the recent episode of The Big Scary You and kind of his situation and his character being kind of in limbo right now. We wanted to have a discussion on comic book Gabriel versus show Gabriel and how we think things are going to go with the next upcoming episodes of the show.
So if you have not read the comic, please, spoilers. Spoilers are coming. But this is just kind of a discussion of after we saw this episode, it kind of popped in both of us. Like, you know, you more had the idea. And it makes a lot of sense of how Father Gabriel's death was handed to him in the comic and what he's going through right now to kind of what could lead the remainder of season 8 in The Walking Dead to up to the Whisperer War of what we want to talk about.
So I think let's first start off with the comic book Gabriel. Comic book Gabriel has an extensive part in All Out War. However, he survives All Out War is the main part. So to kill him now in the show would be completely off track of the comic. But more importantly, Father Gabriel's death in the comics is kind of an iconic death. It's actually one of the first deaths in the Whisperer War. And again, spoiler alert, guys, if you haven't read the comics, please do. They're awesome. They're amazing. Stop this video now. Come back. The Whisperers are a rogue group that believe in, like, terrible things.
Very terrible things. Yes.
They are basically lone wolf type of people that use the earth and live on the earth and use walker skin to disguise themselves between the infected. You know, gives them the ability to roam with the infected.
Because what we've only seen so far is kind of the blood and guts trick. You put the blood and guts on, the walkers can't smell your true scent. They believe it's another walker. They're not going to mess with you. And that's what makes the Whisperers so dangerous, is because they will cut the skin off of a face, put it over their own, wear other parts of their skin, and as a horde of walkers are walking through, they're going to be walking with them, and you're not going to know which one's real, which one's not, and they can walk right by you and they can just stab you and kill you real quick. And
they
you'll never
whisper.
Know.
They don't use weaponry as far as guns.
They don't use guns. They use knives because they whisper and they kind of freak you out, and then they just come up and just stab you real quick.
More importantly, they are very territorial.
Yes.
They have their own territory, and if you go into it, you basically start a war.
Yes.
So, with that said, there is a war that ensues between the surviving communities and the Whisperers. In the beginning of that war, during the introduction of the Whisperers, we discover that the main Whisperer, Alpha, has, with her group, amassed a large herd, and probably the largest herd we've ever seen. It is massive. Hundreds of thousands, if not million, walkers. During the Whisper War, this herd is let loose by the Whisperers to march upon the surviving communities. Father Gabriel, I'll let you tell the next part.
Well, Father Gabriel is, as the horde is coming in, is Alexandria, isn't it? Or
it's toward Alexandria. It's kind of in the open area between...
Kind of the open area? So as he is like standing on top of a watchtower... Climbing on top of a watchtower, he sees this massive horde coming. And it freaks him out, of course, because it is massive. And as he is wanting to get down and, go alert everybody, his foot gets caught in the ladder, he falls backwards, his leg actually breaks. And as he's laying there, swailing around,
upside down,
help me. One of Alpha's from the Whisperers, one of her lieutenants, Beta, walks by. I can't remember what he says. Does he say anything to him?
He does say something to him. I forgot what he says to him.
But he says something to him and slits him open at the gut. His guts are pouring out. And as the other walkers are coming by, they climb up and they eat him.
Because again, the Whisperers can walk amongst the walkers. They're wearing walker skins. So as he walks by, he slits his stomach, guts pour out, and then he passes by along with walkers who obviously have their attention turned to Gabriel, who is alive
and bleeding, and they smell the blood and they go up and they eat him. So that is how he dies in the comic. That's an iconic death.
Pretty iconic death. I mean, you don't think about it now because we actually not too long ago just got out of the Whisperer War, so it's fairly new to us.
Yep.
You know, I think that was 156 or 157.
Yep.
Somewhere along the lines of that. I'm probably wrong. Prime Matrix will probably correct me on that. But anyway, yeah. So, where we're at with Gabriel now, if you haven't watched the show, spoiler alerts, is he just got out of a trailer with Negan doing the blood and guts trick. So they take blood and guts from a walker, spread them on themselves. We've seen it happen with Rick and crew, and they're able to walk among the walkers.
Yep. And so we see Gabriel, he's got a very high fever, he's very sick. And that is usually the
afterwards, right?
In the cell. That's usually the symptoms of possibly either you've gotten bit, you've gotten scratched, there's going to be turning at some point. So is the blood and guts trick, you know, if you get blood and a scratch in your mouth, on you anywhere that gets into your blood, in your system, will that make you turn? Yeah. And so that's why we're wondering if maybe if they're going to start this, and because of what could happen at the end of the season if they stick to the comic book version of it.
Yeah.
Because in the comics, Negan...
In All Out
War, spoilers, Negan gets tons of blood and guts on Lucille, and as he is coming into Alexandria, he is hitting people with Lucille. And as you know, it's got barbed wire on it, so it's going to scratch you, but that blood's going to get in you, and they all start getting sick, and they all start dying and turning.
Yeah.
So... is this going to fit? Because if they do it at the end of the season now, we're not going to have any idea of what's going on.
Yeah, I think we'll have an idea because they'll make it happen in a way to where we'll realize that that's what happened. But it just doesn't make any sense. Like they've done this blood and guts trick so many times throughout the show, and not one time, even killing a walker and their blood getting on them, not once has anybody turned from that or gotten sick from that.
No.
So to have it happen to Gabriel now, before this final battle with Negan and Negan using it as a weapon, kind of makes sense.
Right. Yeah.
Right?
It does, and I'm hoping that... I can't really say I'm hoping, because I really don't know right now what they're going to do with the show. But it would make sense if they did it that way.
Yeah.
It truly would.
I mean, it would kind of suck because obviously that iconic death would be taken away from Gabriel.
Yeah.
But it does make sense for them to do it now to kind of give a clue or foreshadowing that, look, this can be kind of used as a weapon in the way that Negan does in the final battle of All Out War.
Right. But just like you said, I mean, we've had... Nobody's gotten sick in the show yet. You've seen Rick and Daryl kill walkers and blood splatters all over their face and their mouth, and they're perfectly fine.
It's been kind of a big plot hole.
Right. And so maybe through the course of the seasons, just like through the course of them learning about the walkers and how the infection is, maybe things are starting to evolve with the walkers. Maybe now, so many years later, okay, you get blood on you in a certain way. Okay, yeah, that's going to make you sick.
Yeah.
And possibly kill you.
Yeah, there is another alternative to this, and maybe Gabriel just got bit. Yeah. I mean, there was quite a battle between Negan, Gabriel, and the walkers as they were making their way.
Yeah, he tripped. And
multiple times. They were surrounded.
And I think they got to the one point, and the walkers were above them. They fell on them. So it's possible he was just maybe bit or scratched.
But that'd be a shitty way to end Gabriel's character.
It would be.
Just like that.
I wouldn't. Yeah.
I truthfully think it's a fake out. It's much like they did with Dwight last season where he got shot by, Daryl, when he got shot through the shoulder by Dwight, or season 6.
Yeah.
I think it's a fake out. I think that he's just starved being in the cell and possibly that's it. Or honestly, I'd like to kind of think that our theory would work.
Yeah. I think our theory is better.
But hey, we'll find out. Let us know what you guys think is going to happen to Father Gabriel in the show. Will they follow the comic storyline of Gabriel, or will they go a different route? Let us know what you guys think.
Yeah, let us know what you think, and stay tuned for more. And hopefully we'll get to find out at some point soon. Maybe if it's not this next episode coming up, or at least a couple episodes down the line, but. We're definitely going to find out because this war is not over yet, and this season's not even halfway done.
3 more episodes before the mid-season finale.
Ooh, can't wait.
Yeah, so we got 6, 7, and 8.
Yeah, that's true. Can't wait, guys. All right, we're out of here. We'll see you later. We're NocBro Nation.
We're out.